Okay, let's begin. So welcome to tonight's Facebook Live. I look forward to hanging out with you and celebrating the energy of spring, but also helping you to clear out your home and reset your home so that you can live a more magnificent life. Welcome. And for those that don't know me, I'm Vanya Silverten. I'm an energy healer and a teacher of baby healing and all that kind of jazz. So let's begin. Alrighty, so we're going to move into the topic of house clearing. So for me, the home is an extension of your soul and it is a manifestation of your life. And your home really reflects who you are and what's going on with you internally, and can be on some level a vision board for your life. So what I'd like to explore to you is three quite interesting aspects around your home, because your home is like a person too, and just like we have a physical body, we also have an energetic and spiritual body, and your home has that as well. So you know, on a physical level, we're going to talk about decluttering and clearing, and on an energetic level, we're going to be talking about how we can remove negative energy from the house so that our house is always vibrant and feels aligned to who we are. And then I'm going to teach you a few little secrets about how you can allow your house to become a vision board for your life, okay, which is quite interesting and very, very exciting. Alrighty, so you guys ready for this? I love my home. My home is a very, very important part of who I am, and yeah, okay, so it's extremely important. So let's go on to the first topic, which is about decluttering, okay? Now, I know it can sound a little bit boring, decluttering, but it's actually one of the most important things that you can do for your life. If your life is getting stagnant, if your life isn't moving, if you're finding that business opportunities aren't coming to you, if you're finding that there's constant negative energy in the house or people are fighting, it's a sign that you need to declutter. If you're finding that you're putting on weight, right, okay, and you can't get go of the weight, it can be an indication that there's too much clutter in your house. And we tend to overclutter our house with things, like with objects, with sentimental things, with presents that people have gotten us that we can't get rid of. We tend to overclutter our house when we've been too tired to clear it up or get rid of things. And we've kind of, you know, in our consumer society, we've been taught to constantly buy things and hoard, buy and hoard, buy and hoard, buy and hoard. And all of a sudden you've got so much stuff in your house and you haven't even realized it, okay? These are all the signs that your house needs to be decluttered. And decluttering is a process. It's actually a spiritual process of renewal and rejuvenation. It's a process of transformation. Every single bit of clutter that you release from your home is actually going to free energy up. It will free your energy up so that new energy can come in. And it's not easy to declutter. I used to spend years trying to declutter, and then all I ended up doing was reorganizing my mess into more organized boxes, right? Not actually getting rid of anything, because I'm always thinking like, oh, I'm gonna need this and I'm gonna need that, and oh, I can't get rid of that because of all the memories that are attached to it, and oh, I don't quite fit into this dress, but maybe one day I will. And I used to be terrible about actually reorganizing my clutter. And so you might find that you do this as well, but actually it's more powerful, more potent if you actually get rid of things that you're no longer using. So the rule is, if you haven't used it for 6 months to a year, you need to get rid of it. It's old energy. You don't need that in your life anymore. It's time to renew, okay? If little things like, say you might have a painting which is really beautiful, but it reminds you of your ex-partner because your ex-partner gave it to you, and every time you kind of walk past it, it kind of gives you this icky feeling, but you're like, yeah, but it's a very nice painting, I shouldn't get rid of it. Or it's a very expensive painting, I shouldn't get rid of it, but it makes an icky feeling inside. So any object in your house that does that, you need to get rid of it. You don't need to be in an environment which actually lowers your vibration. You don't need to be in an environment which creates chaos, you know. I know when my house had a lot of things in it, it used to actually clog up my mind and my thinking. I couldn't think straight. I'd find it difficult to make decisions in my life. I'd find it difficult to have clarity because the external home was filled with objects, with things which had no value anymore, and I was holding on to a lot of things that had no value for my future, had no value for my present. And so it's very important that you remove those things that don't have any value, okay? And I have a recent story. We're getting a loft conversion, and so what I'd been doing a little bit was putting too many things in the loft. I would just put it in the loft. So my house was really decluttered, right? But I was putting too many things in the loft, thinking, oh, you know, when they get the conversion done, I'll have this chair or that, whatever. Anyway, so we have to clear it all out to get the loft conversion. And I started to slip into some of my old patterns. I need to keep this, I need to keep that. And so I was starting to put some things outside to get removed, so by removal rubbish people, and along came this, within 10 minutes, a hope of gypsies came and were starting to take the rubbish away. And at first I was like, oh my God, they're taking my rubbish away. You know, they shouldn't be doing that. And then I thought, you know what? The universe has brought this to me for some great reason. And these gypsies that came, they just said to me, do you have anything else you want to give, right? And I was like, yeah, I've got heaps of things I was going to give, because I was like, the universe has brought people to me so that I can actually give more of my stuff away. And so because I could physically give it to someone, I didn't feel bad about getting rid of it. You know, even if I brought things to a charity shop, I felt like I couldn't give it to the person, because some of these things I felt were still valuable on some level. And because they wanted it, and because the universe brought these gypsies to me, I cleared out so much stuff from my house. You have no idea. I was just like, out. Every even little tiny pairs of shoes that I didn't like, I was like, okay, get rid of it. And in the end, I was like, thank you, universe, for bringing me this band of gypsies so that I could actually clear out more of my stuff from my home. And so in that moment, I felt so free. I felt so liberated. I felt new energy open up in every single room of my house. As soon as that happened, I began to have more clarity around my work, my business, what it is that I need to do, the decisions that I need to make. As soon as all that clutter disappeared, the relationship between me and my husband and my daughter, there was more energy flowing through us. And it just felt like there was a new life, there was a new space. You know, we're waking up feeling better, we're feeling brighter, because we're not being overcrowded by things which aren't necessary. So decluttering is so important. I can't underestimate to you, the importance of decluttering. So when we do the energy clearing, what I will do is I'll help you to unlock some of the beliefs which are stopping you from decluttering, which I think we could all probably do with, yeah? Okay, so that's on a physical level. You need to physically declutter. On a spiritual level, we need to let go of negative energy from our house, okay? So sometimes we can move into a new property or a new house and it still has the energy of the old tenants in it that we might need to get rid of. If you've been arguing with your partner a lot over years, you might need to get in there and release the negative energy that's built up over those years, okay? I don't know if you've ever entered into someone's home and you've come out feeling worse than when you came in. You've just had this like heavy depression. It just didn't feel right because their house had negative energy, and you picked it up and you brought it back out with you and you felt not so great afterwards. So your home can hold on to negative energy as well. Sometimes we need to return people's soul fragments. I don't know if you've ever had the experience of having a party in your home and you've cleaned the walls and you've cleaned everything's nice and clear, but it still feels like there's something there that's still dirty or isn't quite clear or isn't quite clean. And that's because sometimes people leave their energy inside your house and then you're feeling it, yeah? You can't actually physically clear that away. You've got to energetically clear that away. Sometimes houses have they also have their energy lines. They also have their structural lines which might need to be repaired, which can get broken and things like that. So we can go in and check that out. I've also seen houses which have had the energy of past owners still owning the house, okay? I had one couple that invited me to do an energy clearing on their house because they just didn't feel like their house was theirs. And yet they bought the house from someone that had died, right? So I went in energetically and had a look, and the person that had died was still energetically owning the house and was pushing the new owners out of the house. So we had to do a bit of an energy clearing and help send him along his way. so that they could embrace their own home, that they could own their home again. So that's really important. Sometimes homes are quite energetically sick. They can be leaking energy. They can have like molds, like energetic molds that might be creating some dampness and on an energy level creating more resentment in the home. So things like that need to be shifted. And other times we need to clear up time portals. I had another house clearing. It was really fascinating. And there was a time portal, like 2 timelines were crossing over inside the house. And so the people that were in the house were kind of feeling this other time of energy, like this, I think it was like a Victorian time, and there was a little girl and you know, the mother and stuff like that. And it's not that they were ghosts, they were just coexisting at another time at the same time that these other people were in the house, right? So we had to go in and just shut down that time portal so that that interference didn't happen, and then there was more peace and things like that inside the home. I've seen other people that have had curses underneath the land that they're living on, if the house has been built on sacred land. If the house has been built on a graveyard or a gravesite, that's interesting. Those things need to get cleared out. So yeah. So on an energetic level, we also need to clear out energies as well. I remember when I was doing a lot of therapy work, session work, I had a healing room inside my home. And after a while, my healing room felt like it got clogged up with everyone's spirit guides. I just felt like people would come and they'd leave their spirit guides in my room. And all of a sudden, I felt like I was getting more and more cramped and stuck inside the room, because energetically it was getting filled up with all these other energies and all these other beings, right? So I was like, this is too much. I've got to get rid of this. I need some space. So I just cleared it all out, okay? Cleared it all out. And then I got my space back again. And on that note of space, when you've decluttered your house, you know, the next thing you want to do is obviously clean your house, like clean it and get rid of all the dust, but you also want to create space between your objects. Yeah, you want to have energy flowing between your furniture. You want to have space between your plants and your crystals. Just allow space to exist so that energy flows, and that's really important. Even when you're reorganizing your wardrobe, have space between the way that you hang up your clothes, and you'll feel like there's more space in your life. That will give you more time. And that kind of also brings me on to the topic of objects, because each object has its own energy to it, you know. Some objects are really powerful, like I have this beautiful statue of Buddha inside my lounge room, just to bring the energy of peace. So certain objects are going to bring certain energies to you. You know, you can charge crystals to bring the vibration of love into the room. You can download your bed that it's more sensual, more beautiful. You know, you can download your house that it's more spacious. You know, each object can be given a purpose, and this is really, really important. In my front room, it's a really bright sunny room, but unfortunately it's on a busy road, okay? And I was like, what am I going to do to like stop this busyness that's happening in the room? And what I was guided to do was to get a Mayan calendar and stick it right next to the window, so that the Mayan calendar time, which was synced to the sun and the stars, reorganized the way that time moved in the front room. Instead of it like being busy with people coming and going, it created a whole new a sensation of time, a more spacious time, a more cosmic timing, a more galactic timing. And that was really quite powerful, because I actually programmed a certain object to reorganize the way that time was felt in this room. So you can do things like that as well. So yeah, it can be a lot of fun what you can do with your home. So I leave you with one little beautiful story before we move on. We were needing some money. Well, I had my deposit to buy our flats, but my husband was waiting for his money to buy his flat, and his money was coming from his grandfather, who was in St. Petersburg, and he passed away. And the money wasn't, the flat wasn't selling. It wasn't selling for months and months and months and months and months and months and months. And and it was time to buy. You know, the time was right. I could feel that our property was coming up on the market, and we needed to get his deposit in so that we could move forward. So I energetically went over to St. Petersburg and Russia to that flat to see how I could energy clear the flat, right? Because I was like, come on, we've got to get things shifting. This is all stagnant. So I go into the flat, and who do I see there but his grandfather's spirit, yeah? And I said to him, I said, what are you doing here? You know, you've moved on. This is not your property anymore. And he said to me, I've got nowhere to go. And I was like, it's okay, you can come live at our house. So I sent him back up to the light to kind of cleanse him and reset him. And I invited him back into our house. And I let him sit on the couch next to me. It was really strange. And my husband came home from work, and I said to him, hey, you've got a visitor. And he looks into the lounge room, and obviously there's nobody there, and he's like looking at me really strangely. And I said to him, it's your grandfather, and I've invited him to come live with us so that, you know, the flat can get solved. I said, you better light a candle and welcome him in, yeah? And so my husband's lighting a candle, and he's going with it, and he's saying a prayer to his grandfather to say that you can come and live with us. And then within 2 days, the flat was sold, and we got the money for our property here, and everything shifted because the energy in the flat shifted. So if you're needing to sell a property, if you're needing to maybe get new tenants into your property, anything like that, you got to go in and shift the energy and make the magic happen, because you are a magical being, and you need to remember that. And so on that note of magic, okay, your house can be a vision board. You know, you can position things in your home so that they invite more love into your home. You can position things in your home to invite more abundance into your home. You can position things in your home so that your home becomes a beautiful altar to represent your connection to the divine, or to help you create more abundance and flow into your life. So this is a really beautiful thing to do, is to make your home like a vision board. And we all do vision boards, don't we, about all the things that we want in our life. Well, what would happen if you created that same energy in your home? What would it feel like to live within your own vision boards? So that's something really exciting you can do. You know, maybe you dedicate your bedroom to love. Maybe you dedicate your lounge room to abundance. Maybe you dedicate your bathroom to cleansing and detoxification and health, you know, or your kitchen to health, you know. So think about how you can turn your home into a vision board, and witness energy shifting and changing to help support you, because your home is your, like I said, it's the physical manifestation of your soul. You know, it's a part of you. Your home is a part of you, and many of us can sometimes feel like we don't feel right in our home, or we just live and sleep in our home, but we're not awakening the potential of our home. And so I would like to do this with you now, is to do an energy clearing to help awaken the potential of your home to really support you and your visions and your creations and your life. So you guys ready for this? Yeah? So Palema is saying that my home is a castle, is her castle. Absolutely, it certainly is. Okay, alrighty. Okay, so I want you to visualize your home. You're either in your home, or you can visualize your home. Or maybe you want to focus on another home, you know, maybe you want to clear out your mum's home, or you know, whatever. So you're going to focus on your home. And I'd like to begin by just sending a lot of energy and a lot of love into your home. So you're going to witness beautiful light coming into your home. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just ask for any negative energy to start releasing from your home. So let all that negative energy go. It could be the energy of past tenants, past owners. It could be the energy of you fighting with your partner, your children. It could be your depression energy, your sadness energy. It could be just energy that's collected over years and years and years. Maybe you live in a very old home, you know, that's had many different people live in it. You're just going to ask for all the energy that is not yours to go now. Let it go. Witness it releasing from your lounge room, your bedroom, your bathroom, your kitchen. Let it release, let it release. Beautiful. We're going to ask for any soul fragments that belong to other people. You can ask for that to release now. Let it get washed clean by the light and let that energy return back to them. Beautiful. Okay, you're going to ask for any energy, spirits, ghosts, whatever, any curses, anything that's abnormal to be released from your home now. That shouldn't be there. And for some of you, you need to release it from your garden. So if you've got a garden, I'd extend your awareness to include your garden as well. Beautiful. You're going to allow beautiful energy to energize and charge the land that your home is on. So that your home sits on very beautiful, loving ground. I'd like you now to allow your home to get a healing. So you're going to let light come into your home, and you might feel geometric shapes coming in to help heal your room, heal the energy of your home, repair the maybe broken energy lines that might be in your home. And just let all the broken energy lines repair. Let your whole home get a beautiful healing. Beautiful. Okay. You're going to seal up all the walls in your home. You're going to seal up your doors so that the walls and the door and the roof and the floors all beautifully creating this energy of protection, so that you can really grow in your little nest, your castle. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. And I'd like you now to go to your bedroom. Let's begin there. And I want you to allow yourself to bring in new energy into your bedroom. Maybe you want to bring in the energy of sensuality, of love. Maybe you want to bring in the energy of rest and rejuvenation. Just welcome, just welcome whatever energies you would like to create, to feel in your room, your bedroom. Just welcome those in. You can say a prayer to intend those energies in. You can download those energies into your room. Beautiful. Now you can move into your lounge room and bring in whatever energies you want to bring in. Maybe you're wanting to download abundance. Maybe it's more creative energy. Maybe it's more vibrancy, friendship, communication. Whatever that room's used for, however that room can help support your life, I would like you to download or intend the energies. Beautiful. And now I'd like you to focus on a third room, a third bedroom. Maybe there's another room, a study or a studio or your kitchen. And just download or intend the new vibrations, the energy and the purpose of that room. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And just send lots of love through your whole home. And now we'd like to allow your home to feel more spacious, okay? So you're just going to feel your home expanding, so like the molecules but that exist, just letting them start to expand so that more space starts to exist in your home. Beautiful. So you're going to feel your house getting more spacious, more expansive. And just going to let your room, your home, just let it glow with its light, because your home has its own soul, its own spirit. So just for a moment, I invite you to connect to the spirit of your home, the soul of your home. Just unite to it, connect to it. Say hello to it. You know, it's a part of your family. And I just want you for a moment to feel what it feels like for your home to support you, for your home to care for you, for your home to nourish you. So just feel the energy of your home wrapping around you, giving you a beautiful hug. And smile. And I can feel your body relaxing more, that you're in this more beautiful home. I can just feel your whole system just starting to relax and just be nourished, supported, fed, nurtured by your home. It's like a mother, you know, your home is like a beautiful womb that you get to live in and create in. It's a beautiful, beautiful space. And that's why it's important to keep your home beautified. That's why it's important to surround yourself with objects that you absolutely love. And that's why it's important to declutter the past from your home, you know. So can we teach you now that it's safe to declutter? And that you can declutter your home, and that it's okay to let go of the things that no longer serve you. And that it's okay to let go of the things which don't support your life, that don't support you. Can we teach you now that it's okay to let go of all the objects which represent your past? That it's okay to let go of all the objects that represent hurt or pain? It's okay to let go of all the objects you just don't like? That it's okay to let go and welcome in new energy? So I just invite you to release the past from your home, release your sentimental connection to the objects which don't serve you, and let's just allow all those memories of the past just to release from your home so that you can declutter. Can we teach you that you no longer need to feel safe with your clutter, that you no longer need to protect your life with your clutter anymore, and that you no longer need to hold yourself back with your clutter? Can we teach you that you can now be held by the energy of your home, and that you can be supported by the energy of your home and protected by the energy of your home? And let's just get rid of all that clutter that's getting in the way. So I invite you to visualize yourself releasing clutter, going through your kitchen, getting rid of clutter, going through your lounge room, getting rid of things, papers that you don't need anymore, going through your clothes cupboard, getting rid of clothes that you don't need anymore, going through your makeup drawer, getting rid of the makeup that you're not even using anymore. Allow everything which is not useful, which does not serve your highest potential, let it go. Because as you let go of it from your house, you're going to let go of it in your life. You're going to let go of those people, those situations, those decisions, you know, so that you can start stepping into new energy. So just feel your home releasing all that clutter, releasing all that past. Can we teach you that your clutter is not your abundance? Come on, you're holding on to your clutter because you're thinking it's your abundance. So can we teach you that's not the case? Can we teach you that you can surround yourself with abundance and you can create abundance, but your clutter is not your abundance? Okay, that's feeling lighter, brighter, lighter. I'm just going to give your home another big wave of light. So just let another big wave of light come through your home. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So now what I invite you to do is to go around your home. You're obviously going to declutter, obviously clean it and bring more space into things. But I also invite you to smudge your room. Like you can light some sage smudge and smudge your room. You can bell your house because sound is also another way to help energetically clear the home. And I invite you, when you bell, to go into each of the corners because you can get some, stagnant energy getting caught in the corner. So go and bell or bowl, whatever sound you've got, into each of the corners of the room. Go smudge it, go sage it. And the other thing which is really nice to do is to play either chant music or classical music to your home, because and obviously open up all the windows just to bring new energy coming through, yeah? So open up your windows, bell, bring new energy in, new music, sage, smudge, declutter, and your home will beginning to feel renewed completely. And you'll have a whole new energy to live from, to exist from, and to create from. Beautiful. Amazing. So, it's really exciting. You should be doing this house clearing at least. If you can do it every week, that's great. If not, do it once a month or something like that. And that would be really important. And if you really want to delve deep into this, then you can always check out my Urban Temple online course, which is, I think, at £23. So if you're wanting to go even deeper into this process, then that's for you. And I'll put a link up for you if that interests you. So thank you so much for coming tonight. Sending you so, 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 so much love. Yeah. Enjoy your new home. Enjoy your new spring energy. Bye.